I think there are many challenges. I think one, contextually in our country, I think it's there's there's been a huge leadership gap in government. So I think we lack leadership on a government level, and I think that's something that affects people and companies and organizations. So I think that's one of the challenges. And the other challenge facing leaders is, I think, the way technology has changed society. So we now need to consider new things like artificial intelligence, and so there's a lot of changes technologically that I think leaders need to consider.
What for you is the difference between a manager and a leader?
Okay, so this is I think an age-old question, managers versus leaders. For me, a manager and a leader have a place, so I don't think one is more important than the other. A leader will continuously share vision and process, will continuously share vision and mission and values. And a manager will make sure that processes are in place that people can actually then go about achieving those visions of the company or of themselves. So there's a place for both. I think a leader is someone who continuously reminds us why we're here, and a manager will continuously allow us to do what we need to do. We're done.
Almost. What would you say is the biggest challenge facing a leader in Africa?
I think there are many challenges, but I think there are many opportunities. And I think the thing is, if you look at Henley's thing, our vision statement is we build the people who build the companies that build Africa. So I think we, on one side, there are many, many challenges. And I think they come down to resources and corruption and bribes and a whole lot of things. But I think the biggest challenge is to work beyond that and see the opportunities. So it's about, if we can see the opportunities beyond the challenges, I think the potential is infinite.
In what way can women contribute to organizations in Africa?
I think there are many ways women can contribute, and I think they are contributing. I think Africa is a very difficult space for women to be involved in, but I think the best way is for them to make sure that they're heard and that their voices are resonate with that of the people. So if you hear, and I think women's leaders in Africa need to hear what the people need, and then to be that voice of people who can't talk. So the children, the underprivileged, all of that. And I suppose there's also a thing is, can we not degenderize leadership? Does it have to be about women versus men? Can we not just be human?
How can girls be better prepared to impact organizational leadership?
Education. I think girls need to be educated and empowered. I think we need to, I also think we need to get girls out there experiencing different environments. I think one of the biggest challenges is that girls don't understand what the potential is for them. They don't understand their options. So they don't understand. So if we can show them that an artist can make as much money as a scientist. So I think it's about showing girls and opening them up to more opportunities.
Last one. If you were the first female president of Southern Africa, what is the first thing that you would do?
I would change our education system. I would make sure that teachers are well prepared and well paid, because if we educate our children in the right way, we can create individuals that are self-confident, that are entrepreneurial, that will go out there to make a difference. But I would look at education as a starting point.